Today's training, I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to lose over 20 pounds in just 2 months with making super, super simple, small changes, and how you can apply this to yourself as well to lose weight once and for all. Now, for those who, if you take a lot of value in this, if this helps you out a ton on your fit and health journey, get some good clarity, make sure you like and subscribe down below. And out of that, let's dive in. So first and foremost, who you listen to, my name's Kate. I'm the CEO and founder of Coach Hayward. We've helped over 240 plus clients permanently transform their bodies once and for all. We specifically help women about 30 to 40 age plus permanently make these changes once and for all, which is controlling your food, getting your mindset on track, and routine optimization to make this a lifestyle and not a diet. Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how I was able to lose 20 pounds in these last couple of months, and I barely made any changes at all. Okay, because the key here is that we don't need to make drastic changes to get amazing results. All right, so let's dive in. So here's before on what my routine was looking like. So my routine before was looking like is working out daily. So I work out every single day. It's just what I personally like to do. And I was working out daily around 1 to 1.5 hours per day on average. I was sleeping around 7 hours a night, eating 3 to 4 meals a day, ordering takeout about 3 times a week, and then heavy eating on weekends, high protein breakfast in the mornings, and eating on a 12-hour time frame with about 3 to 4 meals a day, as I mentioned. Now, this is when I was bulking. Okay, so this approach here, I was gaining weight. So I went from 195 to 233 pounds. Okay. And after I hit 233 pounds, that was crossing the line for me where I knew I had to start shredding down because I was uncomfortable in my skin. I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling flubby, and it was just not fun. It was time to start shredding down. Okay, so this is what my overall routine on a daily basis would look like, though. So I'd wake up. Meal one would be around 8 a.m., a huge, huge high protein breakfast with a lot of calories. Meal two would be around 12 p.m., a good balanced meal, and a snack around 3 to 4 p.m. with a high protein, shake, and usually mass gainer. And then meal three as well around 7, 8 p.m. And often about 3 times a week or so. So even during the weekends and stuff, we would get takeout or I'd eat out to try to get those extra calories in to help me hit my, at the time, weight gain goals. Okay. And then I would sleep. So I was averaging on around about 35 to 3,600 calories at least a day at this time. Okay. So this is my routine before. Watch the simple switches I made on how I was able to lose this 20 pounds in 2 months. So that was before. This is after. Okay. So all I did was my routine after. So this is what my routine looks like right now. Is I work out daily still, but only for about 45 to an hour a day. Okay. 45 minutes to an hour a day. I'm actually focusing more on recovery now, training less and just being more effective and efficient during my training sessions. Okay, so I still go daily, but I'm doing it a little bit less. So I'm backing off a little bit on the stress that I'm putting on, and I'm sleeping about an extra half hour per night right now. I eat about 2 meals a day right now. So I went down from 3 to 4 meals to 2 meals a day. I order takeout only 1 to 2 times per week now. So typically just on the weekends. If I have to, if I really have to, I will during the weeks. But typically I will always save it for the weekends and keep my cheat meals for the weekends. Next one is heavyish eating on the weekends. So I still have my cheat meals and high calorie meals during the weekends. But what I do on the weekdays now is that I have a lot less lower calories during the week. So that way I can make up for it on the weekends and have those extra calories. Now, and I'm also doing fasting. Fasting, we can call it. I'm actually just not having any real food until about 1 p.m., but I still have honey, coffee, and cream in the mornings. Okay, so it's not necessarily fasting. So this is how it looks though. So I wake up, I fast, so I have coffee and honey and salt and water in the morning and cream, and I'll have a couple of glasses of those. And then my first meal is around 1 p.m. typically. I have my first meal. It's going to be a very, very high protein as well, similar to my breakfast. It's going to have high calories. I basically take my total calories of the day and split in half and have it in my first meal. Then I'll have some caffeine again, keeps me full all the way till my second meal is around 6:30 to 8 p.m., anywhere's around those times there. Second meal is going to be around the same amount of calories as the first meal as well. So my calorie goal right now to lose this body fat, to shred off, but keeping my muscle mass on my body, I'm eating around 2,500 calories a day is my goal. Just to give you guys an example, like a breakdown of what this looks like though, is like during the weekdays from Monday to Friday, I'm having around 1,900 to 2,000 calories during the week. Okay. So I'm cutting back quite a bit during the weekdays. Okay, so we'll say actually anywhere between 1900 to 2200 calories, honestly. And on the weekends, I would be averaging around 3000 to 3500 calories on the weekends. Okay, pizza, cheat meals, the calories really add up, right? This is how I like to live my life, though, just based on my family, friends, social life, work, fitness, goals. This is how I built it out for myself. So, if we were to take an average from Monday to Friday, eating this amount of calories, and then also the weekend calories, if we take my average is going to be around 25 to 2400 calories overall in a 7 day average period. Okay. So, therefore, I can still lose weight. So, I could have a day where I eat 3,500 calories on the weekends, but as long as my weeks are crushing it, I can afford to do that and still melt off fat consistently. And over the last 2 months, I've lost 20 pounds on this journey. Okay. So that's kind of how it looks there on my routine. So as you can see, I didn't make any crazy changes. I'm actually training a little bit less than usual, focusing more on recovery. The biggest changes is in my food and my discipline. Just making better choices, being more prepared so I'm not eating out as much during the weekdays, and then cutting back calories during the week, eating for fuel, having more protein in my diet, and cutting back on some carbs, and then saving the cheat meals and treats for the weekends, and then fasting in the morning. Those are the biggest changes I've made. And just from doing those there, and of course, calorie counting when I need to make sure everything's on track. But I basically eat the same foods. And whenever I want to switch things up, I'll switch it a protein for a protein, a carb for a carb, and a fat for a fat. This is all, guys. This is all the flexible food control. I made this into an ebook. You guys can get that if you want, completely free. It's called the Flexible Food Guide, and you guys can have that for free if you want. Just message me Flex on my Instagram at coach.hayward, and I'll send you over a copy that you can use to figure this out for yourself. But this is what I've been doing here to shred this weight. So as you can see, no crazy drastic changes. It's all about pure commitment and consistency. It's about wanting to hit the goal, wanting to actually make this change, having that discipline, the routine, making it robotic so it's super simple to follow along, and then taking control of the food, making sure the numbers are on track, and just showing up every single day, however that looks. So that's it for today, guys. This can work for anybody, any ages. Okay. I have clients in their 60s right now who are absolutely dominating their health transformations. Of course, they don't do what I do. That would make no sense. They have a whole custom plan, but that's the key. Customization, personalization, finding what works best for you. What are your struggles? What do you need help with most? Doubling down on those, and then habit stacking as we go and getting that control. If you need some help, I'm always here to help you as well. My name, again, on Instagram, coach.hayward. You can message me there if you need some help. But I hope this training helped you out, guys, just to show you that we don't need to make crazy drastic changes. We don't need the keto diet, the pills, the shakes, all that crap. That's not sustainable long term. What we need is to figure out what works best for our current reality, our lifestyles, our goals, what's going to be sustainable, what do we struggle with, knowing ourselves, and then building that into our lives. Okay, so this is the training for today, though. I hope this helped you out in one way or another. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next training.